Why I Can't, The Story of Chand. Channel, Learn with Saim. Theme, Excuses versus Effort, Limitations versus Belief, Rise from Nothing. Break the Limitations. Why I Can't. 3 words, so small, yet so dangerous. 3 words that kill potential before it's ever born. Millions of dreams die not because they're impossible, but because someone believed they were. But what if we flip the question? Instead of why I can't, we ask, why not me? Welcome to Learn with Saim, where stories don't just inspire, they awaken the fire inside you. Today's story is not fiction. It's a mirror for all those who feel too small, too poor, too broken, too far behind. Meet Chand, a boy who didn't have much, but he had one thing the world couldn't take. Hope. The story of Chand, from mud to moonlight. Chand was born in a remote, forgotten village surrounded by dust, silence, and limits. His name meant moon, but nothing about his world felt bright. His house had a mud wall, a leaking tin roof, and one broken fan that only worked when the power came, which was rare. There was no TV, no fridge, no internet. And in winter, they would huddle together for warmth. His father was a farmer with calloused hands and a sunburned face. His mother stitched clothes for nearby villagers. The income was barely enough for food, let alone school supplies or tuition. But even in those hardships, Chand would look at the stars at night and whisper to himself, "One day, I'll be more than this." School days, humiliation and hunger. Chand walked 5 kilometers each day in worn-out slippers, with a plastic bag instead of a backpack. His notebooks were secondhand, filled with faded ink from someone else's story. Every time he entered class, students laughed. "Oye, Chand aa gaya. Poor Chand. Sit at the back. Don't let him touch your book, he'll tear it." But he never replied. He never fought back. Instead, he observed. He saw how the toppers spoke, how they wrote. He copied their study methods. But more importantly, he watched how they believed they would succeed. That belief, that self-confidence, was the real difference. But no one believed in Chand. Not even his teachers. One day, a teacher mocked him in front of the class. "Some people are born to win, others are born to watch. You, Chand, are here to clap for others. Nothing more." Those words burned into his heart. He went home and cried silently, looking at his reflection in a steel plate. And then, he asked a question. Why I can't? Why not me? That was the night everything changed. From excuses to effort, the rise begins. Chand stopped wasting evenings playing or complaining. He woke up before the sun, helped his mother, fed the animals, and then opened his books, borrowed ones, under a kerosene lamp. He made a routine. 2 hours of study before school, observing toppers during school, asking questions during lunch, 3 more hours after chores at night. He didn't have a tutor. He didn't have internet, but he had effort, and effort never lies. Failure and rejection, but not defeat. In his first board exam, Chand failed in mathematics. His friends moved ahead, but Chand had to repeat the year. People laughed louder this time. His uncle told his father, "Pull him out. What's the point? Let him work in the field." Chand felt ashamed, but he didn't stop. He wrote on his wall, "I can't. I'm not done yet." He cleared the next year with distinction. But poverty didn't disappear. He had to work at night in a mechanic shop to save for college. During the day, he would clean cars. At night, he studied under streetlights. His fingers were greasy but his mind was sharpening. Turning point, the neighbor's broken phone. One day, he heard a boy watching a video lecture on YouTube. The boy had grown tired and thrown the broken phone away. Chand picked it up, fixed the screen with tape, and used it to watch free online lectures with spotty Wi-Fi at a roadside shop. That broken phone became his university. He watched, learned, and practiced day and night. By now, people had stopped noticing him. But he was becoming something different, a self-built genius. From village dust to global stage. Years later, Chand got a full scholarship to a science institute after cracking a tough entrance exam. His project on solar-powered irrigation was selected for national competition. The same teacher who once mocked him, now invited him as a guest speaker. And then, it happened. Chand was featured on national television. He gave a TED-style talk titled, "From Lantern to Light, My Journey from Nothing to Something." Thousands watched, millions were inspired, but his village, they were silent, until the school principal said, "We all knew he was different, we just didn't see it." And when a reporter asked, "What kept you going?" Chand smiled and said, "I asked a question no one else did, why can't I? Chand's story isn't just about poverty. It's about mental poverty, the kind where people stop trying. Too many people wait for the world to believe in them. But the world doesn't believe in people until they believe in themselves. So remember this: I can't, I will try, I will fail, but I will not stop. Your effort is your answer. This was not just a story about Chand, the moon. It's about every Chand in every village, town, or city who feels invisible. But moonlight shines even when it's surrounded by darkness. If Chand can rise from no shoes to national stage, then why can't you? Believe, try, fail, repeat, and rise. Subscribe to Learn with Saim, where stories turn to strength, where failure becomes fuel, where you become possible. And always remember, dreams don't die, people just stop chasing them.